hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Sis. Let's Talk Sis is a podcast created for Black women. Hello, three chocolate beauties up here, and this is your ultimate girl talk destination. Hello, Sierra. How are you?
Hello. I'm doing great. How are you today?
I am wonderful. Thank you.
Good. As always, if you are new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe so you can keep up with us. Let us know what you want to hear, just all those good things. And today we have obviously another person. So, do we want to get into that? Do you want to introduce our guest?
This is my bestest friend ever in the whole wide world. Y'all have actually heard her on the pod. Well, if you're an OG listener, you've heard her on the podcast before. But this is the first time you actually get to see her. This is my girl, Brittany, of the Brit Sweets and Treats and Savvy Pics and Flicks 360 photo booth. Okay. Get it together. If you don't know now, you know. Hey, Brittany.
Hey y'all, thank you for having me. I'm excited.
Yes, thank you. So I literally called Brittany out the blue, out the green, out the red. Said, "What you doing, girl? What you doing, girl? Come hop on the podcast." I don't know. I just had a feeling like we should switch it up. We should have a third party energy. Just have fun, have some girl talk. So thank you for joining us today.
Yes.
So as always, we are going to start off with our first segment, and that is ranting or raving. Brittany, being that you're our guest, you want to go first? You want to go last? What you want to do?
I'm gonna let y'all go first.
Okay, Sierra, kick it off. Are you ranting or are you raving?
All righty. So today I am going to be raving. So I this past weekend I went on a trip to New Orleans or New Orleans, however you want to pronounce it. And, and it was a great trip. It was a girls' trip. We went for my friend's birthday, and so it really was fun. It was chill. It wasn't as like lit as I thought it was going to be, but we also didn't go during like a major event like Mardi Gras or Essence Fest or anything. So, but it was really fun.
You thought you was going to be topless in the streets or something?
Yeah, with the bees.
Bees. That bitch was trying to get her bees.
I mean, I like bees. But no, I don't know. I just thought it was going to be a little bit more like, I don't know.
How was the food? Did you have good food at least?
Oh yes, I had good food. Now the one thing is I don't eat seafood, so there was a little bit of we are in New Orleans, but so the first time I ordered gumbo, it had actual crabs in it. Yeah. You got to take that back. I don't know. I can't eat none of that. So I made sure to ask questions before I just started ordering stuff. Is this chicken and sausage? What's in this? Is there any, I mentioned on here that I've never had salmon. I tried salmon for the first time.
Lori, how you feel about that?
Hold on.
Lori, how you feel about that?
Did not like it at all. It tasted exactly how I thought it would.
Oh my God! I'm about to wait a minute. Hold on, we about to shut the whole thing down. What did you say? You said, first of all, you mentioned it on here, but I don't recall you saying.
I guess not, because
I've never had salmon. Because what the?
I thought I mentioned.
Mama told me I gotta stop cussing so much. So. Like what?
It's just I don't do the fish. I could do fried catfish and I could do fried tilapia. Outside of that,
wow,
it's too fishy. It's like, and I know it's fish, so it's supposed to taste like fish, but it's just
it ain't supposed to taste like fish. Like it's not
seasoned.
It's supposed to taste like Old Bay, Italian garlic.
It's real fishy. Like took it out the sea and bit into it.
Okay, well, if you coming up in my home, you're gonna have to try some salmon.
I tried it. I didn't like it.
No, my salmon. Top tier. Best, one of the best dishes you'll have in your life.
I'll take your word for it.
I got a heart attack.
No, for real, because she probably how many times a week do you eat?
What? And so it's, I mean, at least 3 or 4. No, that's nothing.
No, I mean, you somebody.
But at least once a week. At least once a week I eat salmon. That's
And every time we go out to eat, that's what you're getting.
yeah, I mean, pretty much. You'll be proud of me. I've been expanding my palate. So I don't. Are you having anything more to add to your NOLA trip? How was the drinks? Was the drinks drinking?
Did you have a time with Scoops?
No, listen. I don't know, Shekinah. Maybe you can feel me on this. Maybe you can't. I I just feel like I have a high tolerance of alcohol for some reason. I'm not an alcoholic, but it's just like drinks don't hit me the way they're supposed to.
Talk to your friend down there. She got you.
I got you.
And the only reason why I say maybe you is because I just feel like we come from a family of drinkers. So I don't know if it's in the blood or what, but like everybody's like the hurricane, it's like it never goes down. You're gonna be so lit, and I'm just like, okay, that was it. Now mimosas, get me where I need to go. So brunch was nice, loved brunch, but the hurricanes and the slushies on every corner, count me out.
Yo, you know, I do relate. I do understand. I ain't gonna.
I'm like, one thing our family gonna do.
But you know, they say like the sugars and the extras. So maybe you just need to get you like a tequila soda, you know, or a shot.
Yeah, see, that's what when I want to get lit, I just have to take shots because those drinks, I have to drink 20 of them to feel anything. Then I feel like an alcoholic. Like, and I'm not
gonna hang out.
Now I am borderline, but hear me out. I canceled the cute. Now when I go out of town, I might get just like a little cute mixed drink just for the aesthetics, just for the experience. But other than that, please give me a shot. Or I'm drinking out the bottle because I'm drinking to get drunk. I'm not drinking to be cute. I'm trying to get straight to the point.
Okay.
Yeah, and all the sugar, sometimes if it's too sugary, like you said, you don't get drunk, and then it sometimes can make you feel like sick instead of actually drunk.
It like weighs you down, and you just
I
was like
sugary,
especially not in the big threes, huh, friend?
Huh?
I'm not playing with nothing, but we're not talking about that right now.
Okay, moving on. So I was saying, you like sushi, right, Brittany?
Oh, love.
Okay, so that's gonna be my rave. I've recently now. Hold on. Don't adopt me yet. I don't think I'm in there yet. You know, I'm just saying hello. I'm just stopping by. I just, you know, seeing what's tea. You know, I had a California roll. Okay.
That's like the basic. But okay, I give it to you. Okay.
You didn't have to call me out. I think no.
Okay. Sorry.
I had a California roll. I had a Pink Panther roll.
Okay.
And I had this thing called a Mango Paradise roll.
Okay, were they all cold or any fried?
The Pink Panther was shrimp tempura, which is fried shrimp.
Right.
The mango one was crab, imitation crab.
Right.
And avocado and a little mango slice in there. It was delicious, actually. Nice.
Okay.
And you know, the
California
roll, just basic as you mentioned. With just the avocado, the crab, and the what am I missing?
Seaweed.
No seaweed on those ones. No seaweed. But you should try it, Sierra. You'll like it.
Look at you.
I've tried to try it once.
Never mind.
Oh.
No, you go.
Oh, so now that you've tried like the cold sushi, try the ones that are fried on the outside. Now them hit.
Oh, I definitely would try those.
Definitely hit. You'll like those next since you've like tasted like just like the
Yeah.
regular
You eat it with
right.
the wasabi and the ginger.
Oh, see, I don't like that. I don't like it. But you on the right path, friend. You on the right path.
The wasabi is a little much because it's like your mouth is going like this.
Yeah, and it's a lot
Like,
in your mouth at once.
And then you eat the ginger, and then you eat the soy sauce, and then the crab, and then everything else.
Yeah.
It was like an experience in your mouth.
Exactly what I said. Exactly what I said the first time.
Yeah.
I don't need that every time I'm eating food. Not
right.
that anyway. We talked about another experience that I like in my mouth earlier. Moving right along, Brittany, are you going to rant or are you going to rave this week? Tell us what's up.
I'm going to rant. Just about how all the prices are pricing, and the math isn't mathing, and every time I look up, something is going up, and it's just not making any sense to me. I literally need an explanation from somebody because just ridiculous.
The three of us ain't even got no kids.
So I'm scared. I'm scared to have kids because I'm gonna literally need to be a millionaire just to have one.
Because I feel like I need 2 jobs. I need to go get more jobs just to take care of myself. And it's like every time I turn around, something is due. How am I? You said what? I don't have it.
I have 2 jobs and 2 businesses. I'm still like, well, what is it else that I need to do, Lord?
It's sickening. It's sickening. And then it's like, okay, you could invest, right? But that even is gonna take time. That's gonna take as long as it's gonna take to raise a damn kid before I see what the numbers are.
Right.
Years before I can even really look at that thing and be, like, what is happening? What is happening? Joe Biden, right? You need to do something about these prices.
And stop. Oh yeah.
When I wake up tomorrow, I want it to be back. Did you see that post on Instagram? It was like, when the time changes, I hope it go back to when people could afford life again, because I felt that in every way.
That sounds exactly like what it needs to do. Somebody needs to get that magic wand and wait.
Yeah, they think they're gonna get some money on some student loans. Wait, it'll never happen.
So stop wasting your paper.
Never. No, I don't have it. Like, y'all want me to do? Y'all shouldn't have gave me that money. I was young. You don't get me dumb.
I know no better.
I still don't. Okay, give me 80,000 right now. See what I do. Okay, I made the best choices with that either. You understand me? This frontal cortex just barely connected. Listen. Okay, so with that being said, speaking of frontal cortex is not connected. That happens at the age of 25, just in case y'all was wondering. That means your brain is fully developed, okay?
Yep.
In this case, when I'm scrolling through my timeline, I'm looking on these timeline streets, I see that Drea Michelle, 39 years old, cares not about any sort of age development. Okay, you just need to be old enough to drink, okay? Because she has announced her pregnancy by Houston Rockets star Jalen Green, 22 years old. I'll take your silence for disagreement. But what y'all got to say? What y'all think about this?
Drea knows she's wrong. I'm sorry. She knows she's wrong. She has, we also need to mention the fact that she has a son the exact same age as this man.
Yeah, that's gross.
That's weird.
Come on now.
That's super weird.
Like, it's just like, there's no explanation for it. There's no way to go around it. And it's like, no, he's not underage, but it's still in a way predatory. Because it's like,
if it were a man who impregnated a woman, would we be saying the same thing?
I would.
If that was 49 and she was 22.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to know, like, okay, I heard a blogger talking about this, and basically they were saying, when you relying on pretty privilege like your whole life and you start coming up on them 40s and them 50s and that face and them things get to sagging, like you got to secure another 18 years of income because what else are you gonna do? Because you can't sell swimsuits for too much longer. You know what I mean? You're not on
Right.
basketball wives anymore.
Right.
Where is
So
this?
what other investments does she have?
I mean, I don't know. Hopefully she got a 401k.
Hopefully. Because then at the same time, isn't he like a college basketball player? Yep. Like, can't he even afford a child right now? Like, what are we doing
college
here?
or Houston? I don't know.
I think he's in the league.
Yeah.
Oh, is he? Okay. Okay, got you.
He got a bag.
Yeah, he got a bag for sure.
Okay. Okay, that makes sense.
That's what I'm saying. She had to get that check.
But of all people, 22?
Yeah. Listen, from now until 59, damn near, she gonna be all right.
And I believe she truly used him because she did come out with an interview. There was a clip of her saying, somebody asked how her relationship is going, and she said it was good or whatever. And she said, well, would you want more kids? And she was like, well, I think you're asking me if I want more kids based off the fact that my relationship is good. But she said that's not a factor to her. She said at this point in her life, she just wants a child. And she's grown enough to say, hey, I want a child. You want a child. Let's have a child together. And they don't have, it's 2024. They don't have to be together to co-parent because the year means that you don't have to have a 2-parent household. But that's just, now it's 2024, so
I mean, she ain't, I mean, you could, but that's also the same girl that said your wholeness can be deleted. So in so many senses it's true. But also, girl, what?
She also left her son unattended for a weekend to go party or something somewhere else.
Yeah.
The baby?
This was when the 22-year-old was young, when he was
okay.
So it was back in the day, but it was actual factual
I know
child
a couple
endangerment.
did that.
Maybe I.
We're gonna move on. Keep it rolling. I mean, speaking of mamas leaving their babies at home and things that you would not do, I want to talk this week and get into our Let's Talk topic. And I want to talk about non-negotiables, do's and don'ts, if you will, of relationships. So friendships, romantic relationships, and relationships with your parents, your coworkers. So just kind of talk about some do's and don'ts. So which one y'all want to start with?
I think parents should be last. I feel like that's deep.
Okay.
You're right.
Okay, we start relationships, then friendships.
Okay, so let's start with coworkers, the least offensive people. Okay, what is your biggest like? Hell no to the no before you like no, I'm not coming to work if she working no more. Like what gets you there? Have you ever been there before?
Every day. No, I was playing.
I've been
Ooh, it's so many.
Go ahead, Sierra.
For me, I don't have many examples of that. I think for me, where I draw the line is and I don't think it would get to the point where it's like, I'm not gonna be there if she's not there. But because I know that I'm gonna stick up for myself regardless. So whether she here, there, over there, up here, down there, it's gonna be the same. So me, I draw the line at the microaggressions. I work with a lot of non-colored people. And yeah, these folks. And it's just the things that they say, it's like, did you really just say that? And so for me, it's like, I'm not about to play with you about that. And I'm not going to let you, because you know how sometimes they genuinely may not know, but I'm going to let you know. And I'm not going to let that just, let's just let it slide. No, 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 no. So for me, that's like I don't know. Did that answer the question?
You can't deal with little racism is too much.
No.
That's very
What about you? You can't deal with little racism.
What about you, Brittany?
It's more of an ick. I cannot stand being like micromanaged. My last job was very micromanaged, and my biggest thing is if you're micromanaging me, what are you doing? That means you're worried about me and you're not doing your job. Yeah. It's just too much. Like there's been times where I've done things and she had receipts. I'm like, are you watching me? Like, am I not doing my job? So it almost questioned me of my job, and you don't appreciate me being here and doing what I'm doing. And then also it's not like I'm not doing my job because
obviously things are getting done, work is getting turned in.
Okay, like you can go look at the work. I was helping students read, so like their percentage is going up. So you cannot say that I'm not doing my job. I'm not doing my job how you want me to do my job, and then that's a problem. And then you're making me feel like I'm not doing a good job. You don't appreciate me, so I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you otherwise. Show you otherwise. And that's exactly what I did. And it's people that've been there for like years, 5+ years, 10 years, 20 years. And I'm like, y'all still here? Mm-hmm. Oh no, this is ghetto. I got to go. I'm not staying here no longer. On your neck. Literally, like it was every day. It was just so uncomfortable. And then when she walked past me, she wasn't like friendly. She was fake. And for a manager, I've heard that she's ran a lot of employees away.
And that's what they say. People quit their managers, not their jobs. So
literally, like, and then they wonder why they keep being short staff.
Okay. For me, I'm not doing too much for too little pay. I can't do it. I just can't do it. You're not going to be running me into the ground. And one job, I literally had a panic attack. And here's the thing: I'm competent. I'm very capable. I can get shit done. But when you putting things on me and you not giving me the proper tools to succeed, and I'm telling you, hey, this is what I need, and I'm backing up why I need it, and I'm showing you this is what happens when I don't have it, and this is what could happen if I did. Like, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't. It drives me crazy. So for me, you have to equip me with what I need to succeed. Give me realistic expectations. You can challenge me. I love a challenge. I love, to grow and learn. But don't be like, go do that, but I'm not going to show you how to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then if I do it wrong, come down my neck or breathe, no.
Right. Yeah, that's the part I don't understand. Like, she wanted me to perform this way, but also you didn't train me at all. You sent me some 30-second clips of how I should run a lesson, but you didn't go into the classroom with me and show me. I had to go to all the other employees. So I'm copying all the other employees, but how am I still doing wrong? But I was just like, you ain't got to worry about me.
I was gonna say, I guess, okay, so I misunderstood the question a little bit. Now that I hear your two answers, I have a different answer for mine. Like my don't is, my biggest thing is I will not work during my lunch. You're not gonna get no free work out of me. I'm a stickler about that. You're not gonna bombard me and try. I'm not gonna answer no email. I promise you, I'm not answering a text, a call, nothing. I'm not working for free.
I'm not doing that too. After 6 o'clock, bitch, don't.
No,
she's not.
And some people are like, well, I didn't even get a lunch today. There are some days where I am, because I do work with kids. If there's like a big crisis or something, there may be a day where I don't take my lunch till later in the day. But if that's the case, I'm leaving work early. There's no I didn't get a lunch. Y'all didn't take
I will get my lunch to leave work early. I do love that.
Yes, because y'all didn't pay me for that.
That's math.
That's math.
That's literally math. So that's one thing for me. I do not work for free. Sorry.
Okay. I feel you. That's good. That's great. All these are wonderful. And if y'all are out there, y'all at a job, sis, that's making you do work on your lunch, that's micromanaging you or asking you to do too much for your pay, girl, quit that job. Okay. It's another one out there, I promise you.
Mm-hmm.
But have a plan first, because that's a whole nother podcast for a whole
Yeah.
But okay, so let's move on to friendships. Okay. Okay, so adult friendships. Do's and don'ts of like adult friendships, or like just, I don't know, thoughts or icks or whatever you got to say. You go first, Brittany.
Oh,
Got a lot of friends.
I do have a lot of friends, and for me, I value friendship a lot. I have friends 20 years, 10 years, 15 years, it just all the way up to within like the last couple of years. But I've learned that people really don't value friendships, or people don't know how to be friends in a lot of different ways. It's hard for me to like understand it, because maybe they haven't had the best of friendships growing up, middle school, high school, and then as an adult. So you kind of have to make sense of it for yourself, but also you're not gonna take no shit. You know what I mean? Oops, excuse me, but I'm not like, so like if you don't know how to treat somebody kindly, or if I'm giving you respect, but then it's not the same energy when it comes to me, yeah, let's move along.
What would you say? What would you say? Like two things that make a really good friend.
A really good friend is you have the same expectations in return that I have for you. So like if you know me, so you show up, and I'm a little things person. So if you show up for me and just a little thing, I appreciate it. And it could be for free. Something like you don't have to pay to show up as a friend. You know what I mean? So just showing up how I show up for you, and then let me see. And just be able to want to grow as a person. Like you're not still the same person you were. I mean, even last year, like you still have different goals that you want to accomplish, and you just talking like a big girl and not like a middle schooler. Yeah. Not like a big girl, but I'm gonna say a grown woman. Not a big girl. Sorry, I feel like I'm at work. Like you're a big girl. Not a big girl, but a grown woman.
That's how you gotta talk to him.
Like want to boss up. Like not just stop being basic, stop thinking basic. Like, say that you got a private jet coming in your backyard when you get off work, just stuff like that. Like, because eventually it can happen. But if you just think basic and you want basic, I'm not basic. So like if you're basic, it's just not gonna work out for me. You got to be a little extra, a little razzle dazzle with things.
Remind me to come back to that basic thing, and people want to. Sierra, go ahead.
You know.
No, what's your do's and don'ts about friendship?
Okay, that's my two.
Okay.
For me, it's the whole, we're grown now. If I don't speak to you in 6 months, why would you be mad? Like, is that a friendship, dude? So
No.
And that's what I don't like. For me, and especially if we've always been the friends where we do communicate on a regular basis, and then you just so happen to drop off, and I'm supposed to just be like, oh, they may be going through things. Oh, our friendship, we're still locked in. I don't speak to them at all, but we're still locked in. I know if I call them, no, like, I just feel like a friendship is just like a relationship. It takes work. It takes quality time spent. It takes effort, not even if it's, I'm not saying you got to go out your way or you struggling to put in effort with this friendship, but I'm just saying, like, if we don't talk at all, we don't hang out, we don't see each other, we don't, every once in a blue, you like my pictures on Facebook, like, we're not friends. Like, and so for me, I don't, this whole thing that people are doing, like, they make you feel bad for wanting to have a relationship with your friends. Me, that doesn't work for me. If we don't speak for weeks and months, I mean, there may be times where we don't speak all the time, but it's not going to be like, I haven't talked to her. And so, like, we will catch up weekly. We slide up on each other's stuff. We hang out, we FaceTime, whatever. Like, that's what a friendship is to me. I don't know. But I do believe that there are friends and then there are associates. And for me, I kind of were getting the lines blurred because I like Brittany said, I value my friendships. I treat my friendships like family. Like those are my sisters. Those my like anything I got you. But not everybody values and views them like that. They just a lot of people view them as associates, but call them friends. And so I had to learn that. So for me, the bare minimum friendships don't work for me.
Kurt, you just kind of call me out on a couple of things because so this is the thing. Okay, I absolutely value friendships, but aside from a select few people, I've had friends, that in periods of time that I feel like I was really, really close with, but similar to the whole points of I do a lot of things. I'm always moving on.
Mm-hmm.
I moved out from where I live, so that kind of impacted a lot of my friendships. And if work is not being put in on both ends to kind of like maintain that, it makes it a little difficult. And I even moved from where I moved to. So it's also like, trying to constantly rekindle and constantly like regain that footing is difficult. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, I've always done things differently, even when it came to like school and how I went to school. I was doing roles. I was only in high school at the time and college. Like it was just always different. So for me, I feel like in this season of my life, I have to put in a lot more intention and effort into my friendships and into my relationships. And just, I've always felt awkward just like reaching out or just being on FaceTime to hear people breathe or whatever. But like, you got to do that. You got to do that.
I'm good for that.
You know what I'm saying? To like cultivate the relationship and like, just call and check in and make touch points. Like I don't do that. I don't do that with my family. I don't do that with my friends. Mm-hmm. I just don't be doing that. Like, I don't know. So I do have to be better about that. But what I was going to say about basic and people wanting different things, I was actually just talking to Daniel about this and about, is it bad to like pray or ask God for abundance and for a private jet and for, all these things. And I was like, well, not really, because I feel like if he put that desire on my heart, he's not going to shame me for like actually wanting it. But everybody don't, because everybody don't have that desire. Like everybody don't have the want and desire to like be better and to grow. Some people are very much okay in their complacency and in the life that they've been living, like you said, for the past 15, 20 years. And so with friendships, it's kind of hard to have that realization, like, dang, my friend, she's still in these streets or she's still in those streets over there. Like we on this street up, she's still in the alphabet streets, bitch. Come on over to the streets named after fruits in Paris. Like, these streets are a little cleaner, you know what I'm saying? We got to always bet the streets, but anyway. It's just you have to kind of, realize those things. But absolutely. Okay, so moving on to romantic relationships. This could be, all day conversation, but like, okay, let's say the top 3 dues for like a guy to like approach you or be about this or be about that for you to be like interested in them. Like what you gotta be about, Ruth, for them to catch your eye, for you to be like, okay, maybe I'll take you serious a little bit. Go. Who wants to go first?
I go.
Go for it.
You could sell me a dream, but if you could make it sound so good, but if you're not about nothing and your actions aren't matching your words, we ain't got nothing to talk about. We could talk all day, but if you're not putting in no effort,
apply pressure.
My biggest thing that I've literally been like going off of, if he wanted to, he would. And that's just literally what.
Say it again.
If he wanted to, he would. So every time I talk to a guy and I'd be like, I have to literally stop myself. I'll question something and I'd be like, stop, because if he wanted to, he would. Next.
Okay.
That quick. That's how much.
Give me an example. Give me an example of the last time you said that. What you was asking for them to do and what they was like, nah, I'm good.
It wasn't even like me asking. It was just like, if you want to see me, you're gonna
Got
you
it,
know,
got it,
put in
I was about
effort
to
to
say,
see me.
men always be like, I want to
Absolutely.
see you. I want to see you. Oh, well, something came up. Oh, I had to do. No. If you wanted to, you would have.
You as
Because I
exactly.
know if I wanted to, I don't care what I got to do. I'm about to swing by.
I remember when we
I'm
first
gonna go to
started
my
talking.
man.
When we first started talking, Brittany drove 3 hours to see me in the Airbnb. So you know,
Okay.
it's nothing. It's,
Got a lot.
imagine the olden days. They on these horse rides to go get that thing. In the car,
Galloping.
See a man about a whore.
and you can't get in the car. You got me messed up.
That's fine because it's somebody that will, and it's somebody that is, and it's somebody that.
Absolutely. Okay, so
Yeah,
that's one.
so-
So be about what you say. Number 2.
Oh, you said do 2 of them.
I said do 3, but that's number
Well,
2.
that one right there was like 1, 2, and 3 for me, honestly. Because if you can't do that, that pretty much is like we can't even move forward with anything else.
Okay, so let's say they about what they say they about. They showing up, they going on dates. Okay, what you on the date? Like, what happens now?
Let me see, because it's been a while. Because this niggas is just. Let me think about it.
Sierra, you got a number 2?
Yes, because number 1 for sure, I do not, and I've talked to men about this. If you are not a man of your word, because men will tell you something unprovoked. I'm gonna do this for you, and then don't. I didn't ask you to do that.
No,
Yes. No, say that.
Like, you told me you was gonna do that. Now I'm sitting here waiting on you to do it, looking stupid.
Oh, the unprovoked is crazy.
Right.
No, that's so weird. No, that don't ever stop. Actually.
Like, so
What?
for me, it's definitely being a man of your word. Oh, another one is nowadays the men want you to chase them or want you to court them. Like they want you to open their door. They want like they really have conversations about us paying on the first date. I just what? Why talking about why can't you take me out and no, now if I can see if I see somebody just that fine and I'm like, hey, something different about you. Just a regular schmegular. You think I'm gonna be like, let me take you out?
Yeah, no, that's wild. Them tweets that be like, yo man gave you $50 and you won 50 million. What you giving him? Nothing. I'm not.
He's not even gonna know.
Did you give me 50? Like, what are we talking about here? Am I paying on the first day? And mind you, I'm not saying I never took my man on a date. I'm not saying I never paid for the bill.
Right.
I'm not up here saying that. I just took him out this past weekend. I don't have a problem doing that.
But y'all in a relationship.
Oh,
Sierra, are you talking more of a like at the beginning?
Yes, I'm talking more at the beginning when you're trying to pursue in court. When we're in a relationship, absolutely. This on me. So we go back and forth. We take turns. I treat you. You treat me. We sport. But in the beginning, you need to pursue me. I am a woman. You are.
I'm a lady.
Be a man. They be like,
what is up with that? Why would you not want to take me out? Why would you not want to spend your money on me? Like, what else
like,
do you want to do with it?
They be trying to use me for a free meal.
Yeah.
I can pay for the meal.
No. And if I am, I don't care. I don't care about that. Okay, I'm trying to use you for me. What man don't want to eat in the presence of a beautiful woman? First, that's just what I want to know.
And why you don't want to feed me?
I'm not a or nothing, but like that's weird to me. Like I don't want to have a meal with you because like what else are you doing, sir? At home playing with yourself? Like I don't understand. You act like
with your homeboys. Like let me know what's this here.
That's so weird. Take me out, buy me a drink, bring me some flowers. Ugh.
They be like, how about we just chill in the house first so we can get to know each other? No.
And in fact,
I don't even got no house.
To brunch, so you can drop me off after the fact because I'm not sleeping with you either. That's
I got something. I was listening to a podcast and she was saying that if you guys are like gonna go on a date, go on lunch because you know it's in the middle of the day. You don't have to feel like it has to drag on to the night. Y'all gotta spend the night together. Then y'all gotta do all the other stuff. So just go to lunch. Go to lunch because after lunch you always got 5 things to do.
Okay. Okay, so that's a great thing. I was gonna ask y'all, what's your ideal first date? Like, we wave a magic wand, we find a guy with the top three. Did we say three? Top two,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And, and he's cute. And
Mm.
he picks you up. He says, "Hey, I want to take you out on Friday or whatever." Or how does he do that? How does he ask you? And then what are y'all doing?
See, I never thought about the perfect first date. I've only thought about the perfect date, which I don't know if it would necessarily be a good first date.
Okay, well, that's not the question, Sierra.
I'm thinking.
I'm just like,
Okay, so first, how would he ask me?
Yeah.
For me, I want you to, that's another thing. I would like if you had something in mind. I don't want you to be like, well, what you want to do? Or what you
Oh,
what you no, I want you to be like, hey, are you free this time? I have something I have something that I would like for us to do. You can tell me what it is, or if you want to do, I don't mind surprises, so you could do a surprise for me. Some people don't like surprises, so you can, but I would like if you had something planned, like, or at least gave me some options, like we could either do this or this. Which one would you rather do? But don't just ask me, well, what you want to do? What should I plan something?
Love that.
lead. That's my word. That's my biggest one as well. After like be about your word, lead. I want you to lead. I don't want to have to use my brain cells for anything
At all.
I was literally just talking about this,
life.
like
Figure it out for us.
No, I think
Yeah.
guys definitely underrate that. They definitely especially if you're an alpha woman like ourselves. I think because it's second nature for us, like, well, this is what we're gonna do, or this is what I would like to do, or why don't we do this? It might feel like, well, I don't want to disappoint her or not give her what she asked for, so let me just do that. No. Tell me to shut up.
I got this.
You're thinking too much. I got it planned. I got it covered. Sit back, relax, look cute. Okay.
So he got it. So he got it.
I got it. And even when I don't got it, I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's hear.
Okay.
Okay, so he asked you, like, if I have XYZ plan. What is XYZ?
It's my turn.
Whoever, yeah, go.
I can tell you what XYZ is not.
No. Hey, Brittany, tell us what it is.
You're stupid.
Brittany, tell us what it is, and then tell us what it ain't.
Oh, wait. I was just gonna give like my ideal days. We still doing that?
Yeah.
Okay. My idea is, so like my favorite thing to do when I'm first talking to you is make it seem like I'm booked till next month. So for me to get you in, we gotta figure it out. And then when you get it, I want you to feel special because I put you in. I squeezed you in, actually. That's my favorite thing. And then so you asking me what I like to do, and then going from there. So then after you figure out what I like to do, you in the back of your head is putting it together. You're just trying to figure out when I'm available. So when you pull up and you pick me up, it's flowers in the front seat. I gotta all act it out everything too, because I'm going down the hill.
Yeah,
not the hill, the steps with my heels on, and I'm cute. And I call my friends like, "For how I look."
Okay.
And then he picks me up. I'm smelling good. He smells good. We both look good together. Yes. And then he take me to wherever we're going.
Okay. Are you going to dinner? Are you going to a concert? Are you going to a party? Are you going to, like, where would you like to go? A movie?
The first thing we could do like dinner. I love Mexican. So like if you figure out, if I tell you what I love to eat and then you take me there and then it's good, I might love you forever. And then some type of like, if it's something I said I've been wanting to do, I've been wanting to go to like a candle place and make my own candle. If you take me there, like, so you listen. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so cute. I like that. So dinner and then like some like activity or
some sort of activity. Yep. Mm-hmm.
I would want like I think I would want something like where I could get cute. Like I don't want to go at like physical things. I don't want to go rock climbing or like axe throw. No, like I want to put on some heels. I want to put on a dress and some makeup, do my hair, put my bra sitting nice, and like
perk them up
for the girls and get what I want. Okay, Sierra, what it ain't? Because you ready to spill over there.
No, I just don't know because I don't know. I know for a fact. I'm thinking. I know that I would want to do like the movies. That's an absolute no for me.
That's a nap for
Okay, we can't even get to know each other. No.
Yeah, that's true.
I think I would want to do it. Sometimes I don't like dinner because it's just so like interview-ish type. Like it's awkward and like so yeah, excuse me. Yeah. Yeah,
What's mouth?
Okay. Yeah, tucking your napkin and stuff. So me, I think I am more of an activities person at first, and then I would rather us, get dressed. And for me, I know that I'm not a dressed up person in general. So the majority of the time you are going to see me kind of casual. So I need you to like that first, and then you get that,
once you a good point. This is a good point. See, this is why you have to get to know your girl, because if I was trying to get at y'all, and I came at Brittany with some let's go rock climbing, she look at me like, bitch, what? No.
Okay.
And we can hit this.
So even as a friend.
But if I came at Sierra like that, she might like it. She might want to go rock climbing. I don't know. Would you want to go rock climbing?
I think we should stay more on like the roller skating.
Okay, on the ground.
Yeah, like those type of things.
Same different. Either way, I'm not trying to sweat.
But I also would love to dress up. See, that's the thing. But I would love to also dress up and do a candle making class or a paint and sip, like that kind of activity. That's more so rather than just dinner and the movies. I just don't. Those two.
Very middle school.
Yeah,
I love dinner and a cocktail.
See, I would go for like drinks, maybe drinks and appetizers or something. I would rather do appetizers than dinner.
Drinks is a non-negotiable at this big.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No fact.
You're getting me a drink. Nice try.
Literally.
That is so funny. I do remember like debates, like, do you order drinks on the first date? Yeah.
Yes. Why wouldn't I? And I'm not ordering a salad. I don't want that. I want the ribs with the mac and cheese and the greens and the cornbread muffin. That's what I want.
So you want the soul food restaurant on the first day?
Take me out. Good. I'm gonna be good as Wednesday. Okay. Okay, so men's or sisters of men. If y'all listening, hook my friends up, okay? They cute, their teeth is real.
And I got my side teeth too.
And they got their side teeth for real. Okay.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
You gotta know. Okay? Listen. Okay, so the last ship, and it ain't even really a ship. That's probably why, because it's just crazy. Like child-parent relationships.
Mm-hmm.
As an adult child, right, it's a little bit different, and that you begin to form opinions that probably are different than your parents.
Mm-hmm.
And because unlike friends and boyfriends, you can't just break up with them, you have to learn how to like manage those ships, right? And the rocky waters that may come. So what are, and I don't know if do's or don'ts can really apply to this, because like that's your mama, so like
right. I don't think you have to. You can't.
I have a don't.
Okay, go.
I don't tell. I think if I'm thinking the right way, I don't tell my mom too much of my business.
That's a great don't.
I am not one of those ones who are like, my mama know, my boyfriend dropped. Like there are some people who are very close with their parents and they know all their business, like who they talking to, who they sleeping with. My mama got to stay in her lane.
I'm not the little friend.
I'm not your little friend. I'm not your little friend. So that's my don't. I am not, I was, we can talk. I will tell you stuff years later, like, you didn't even, shoot.
Okay.
Only do. Okay, if you only do. But if you think I'm gonna be like,
this is years later.
He just did this. He just did this. No.
Okay.
Nah.
Because now she finna stress me out and I'm already stressed.
And I'm gonna be the dummy.
And I'll be the dummy. And she didn't raise me like this. So then like I don't want her to know that.
Yeah, no. There's certain things that she just
But she raised you like this.
So yeah, that's one of my don'ts. I do not tell my parents too much of my business.
No, that's tea. That's the pearl. That's the wisdom right there, because I got the most information about me on this podcast. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. Same. Sorry if you don't know some of this stuff.
But Mama, I love you.
I love you. And you love me. Remember that.
Remember that, okay? What were you doing at my age?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's talk about it, sis.
That's a great don't. And I have another one. Don't engage beyond necessary.
Okay.
For a long time, I definitely felt like my father needed to see where I was coming from and understand.
Oh, you're trying to make them.
Okay. Because how do you not understand? Like, what is it? You need some water? You like, how do you not understand?
Let me reword this.
I've done that. I've reworded. I've typed it. I've said it. I've sent it in the mail. So at a certain point, doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. I'm okay. It's good. And I'm gonna choose not to have this conversation with you anymore. Did you want a piece of candy? Do not engage beyond necessary, because at the end of the day, that's your mama, that's your daddy. Like, you can get into all day long, and they're never gonna have. And I remember people telling me this, but that I now know for myself. Like, it don't, and it's cool. You know what I mean? Really, them agreeing or not agreeing, is that gonna affect your daily life? Is it really gonna? Sometimes it might. And those are the ones maybe double down on. But a lot of times, it really don't. It really don't, girl. Let it go.
See, I learned that actually at a very early age, because when I get in trouble, my parents are lecturers. So they would just keep going and going. And my brothers, all of us kind of had smart mouths. Mm-hmm. So they would talk back. Me, I'm like, wait, so they getting in more trouble. Me, okay. Even if I don't agree, she yelling, she, did it, okay.
Yeah, I don't think I found my voice though until I was grown.
Yeah. Yep.
That was the difference.
Yep.
I was okay because that's just who I was. Like,
yeah. Me, I was. You can say what you want to say. Okay. Yeah, but my brothers, they was gonna let you know. No, okay. So, but definitely.
Do you have a do or a don't?
Sierra hit it right on top. Deb, she ain't gotta know my business like that. If I am safe, that's really all you need to know. If I made it through the night and I woke up in the morning, amen. I'll call you when I get up. Please don't call me. I'm alive, Mom. Please don't call me. Mama, if you hear this, just please stop calling in the morning. But no, yeah, that's my biggest thing. Like, she doesn't need to know anything. She kind of, my mom. She's a worried person. So like the smallest things, and she can start to get worried, and she's all worked up and all these type of things. So I want her to live a calm life. Now that I'm grown, you don't have to, provide for me anymore. You did that all your life. You did amazing. She still does things.
Yeah.
for me. But I just don't want you to worry. Just stop worrying. Don't worry. I know, but then as a mother, you worry. That's their favorite line. As a
And I
mother,
can't
I
wait until you
worry.
have this clip, and I play you this clip back until you got your. I'm like, Brittany, listen to your word. Take your.
Okay.
Oh, facts, because I be worried too, because you put it on me. But yeah, that's the biggest thing. Like, I don't want mom to know everything, because baby.
Okay,
It's
so
your business.
one do that I will say, and I probably could do better. I know I could do better with this, so I could do better with this. Is do get to know your parents' stories, like as a person, as not your mom or not your dad. Like, what was their upbringing? What was their history? What as much as you can get out of them, what were their traumas, what challenges did they have to face? Like, ask your parents questions, about those kinds of things, because I don't think we do. And then I think that can help a lot of times shape our understanding of who they are as people and why they worry, or why they be in your business, or why they stay on your nerves. Either one.
Oh, I got some for that, but wait, because I'm gonna forget. So it was just a poster that said, "Are y'all raising your parents?" And it's yes, yes,
Yes, you raising them.
yeah. Because mom, this is how you supposed to do it, and don't do it like that no more. Okay? Don't do it like that no more. So when I call you, ask.
So do help your mama out, basically. Do help
I
them
have to raise her. I have to make sure she at where she's supposed to be at and what she said.
Listen, that's love, okay? That's love. I think, as a parent, you just hope that your kids want to hang out with you a little bit, that they want to come home for Thanksgiving or Christmas or
Yes.
you know. And last do, or unless y'all wanted to ask something, do y'all have something else you want to ask?
I have one more do. For me, just like you said, spending time with your parents. So for me, it's a little hard because I didn't move out of my parents' house till I was 22. And then I stayed on my own for 2 years. And then I got the house and I had to move back for another year. So all my life, being 26, I've only been out of my parents' house. This is now my 3rd year. So it was like I have a hard time going back to just, going over there, just chill with them and hanging out with them. Because I'm like, I've been
Baby, I'm going home where I pay the bills.
You want to come over here? So that's why I'm like, sometimes I'm like, after church, I can just we go to the same church. I can go over there and just have dinner with them or something, or watch a movie. So I think last week or week before, I went over there and watched the basketball game after church or something. So I'm like, that's one thing I want to do better. And I spent a lot of time with him after my dad's accident. A lot of time. So I'm like, I need my space a little bit, but I'm like,
absolutely.
I ain't been over there anymore, so.
Yeah, I agree with that for sure. Spending time with them. And you never know. Like, you just can't take that stuff for granted, Like, I was the other day, I miss, like, just going to lunch with my dad and hanging out with my dad. Like, I don't see him ever. And my mom is in a whole nother country. So it's not like, we can do it.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. But the last we talked about this on our last episode, but just boundaries, just boundaries. And boundaries again are more so, especially in the parent-child dynamic, for you, right? Oftentimes, again, we think of boundary as, oh, I'm not going to engage with this person or engage in that way. But really, it is, how do I engage with said obstacles, with said circumstances? What do I need to do to be able to handle those things? And my auntie one time, she gave me some really solid advice, like, and it could be little things, as far as even like changing the name of your parent on your phone to like no, seriously, to like Smile Bitch or I'm just kidding. But little things like that to like protect your peace and protect your energy, because there are people who parents call them and they get anxiety because every time it could be some BS or whatever. So maybe you need to call them back so that before you call, you can take a couple deep breaths, or that's just your rule. If they call me, I'm going to call them back. I'm not going to take their call immediately. You know, set those boundaries just so that you can engage and you can have healthy, happy, fruitful relationships with your parents, because you never know when, you know, you won't have them anymore. So,
right. Yeah.
absolutely.
And I think that the feed off of that is them understanding your boundaries.
Yeah, well, back
because
to they don't have to.
yeah, that is also too, because there's just sometimes where she's worked up and now she got me worked up and I just have to say, Mom, I'm gonna have to call you back.
And no, that's an excellent point.
Let me call you back. Because yeah.
boundaries, while you want and hope the other person understands, they really don't have to. They really don't have
that is true.
You have to give yourself permission to do what's best for you. And even if they don't understand, I bet your mama will tell you, well, I just had to do what was best at the time. Okay.
Remember that? I didn't heard it. Ooh,
you heard it?
Deja vu.
You got to put a tape playing. Okay. So record, tables have turned. So I have to just do what's best for me in this situation, and I love you. And you know, we can.
For my mental, I'm very big on mental and all that. So like, yeah, that's big for me. It's big.
Amen. Well, we had a good kiki. How was it?
Yeah.
You have so much fun.
I enjoyed it. Nice little girl talk.
Yes, Brittany, thank you so much for coming on. And listen, y'all, I'm gonna share y'all, be real with y'all, okay? It looks different because we had to drop the purple backgrounds. I thought it would look cute, but it doesn't. It was giving very much Zoom call. And you know, I feel like we're on FaceTime now, like we're just chatting, like you know, a little more personal. So I hope that maybe y'all would make some donations and maybe we could upgrade the studio or the set, you know what I'm saying? Look a little more professional, get some more mics. But that's at y'all discretion. You know, we love y'all just for showing up and just listen to what we have to say and hearing us kiki. So don't forget to drop down in the comments. Let us know what you want us to talk about. Let us know what y'all do's and don'ts of relationships are, because we might have missed some things and we love to hear from y'all. So Sierra, did you have anything else you want to tell the people?
I think just reiterating the fact that we want to hear from y'all. So make sure y'all answer some of the same questions we answered in the comments so we can hear y'all feedback and see where we line up or don't line up, or maybe y'all could spark another topic or whatever. So we appreciate y'all support. Miss Brittany, did you have?
I just want to say thank y'all for having me. I just feel so special. When I seen Shekinah call, I sat up. I said, oh, Gloria's calling me. I'm going to put my coat shoes on, grab a bag. I'm going to pull up. But yes, I enjoyed all your guys' topics, and I appreciate you thinking about me to have me on your podcast.
Of course. Well, thank y'all for listening. If you didn't learn something, you weren't listening. So share this with your aunties, cousins, brothers, mothers. We love you, and we will see y'all next week. Bye.